Good morning and welcome to Pilates with me, Annette. So, I love Pilates because it's so balancing and really I think it's fantastic for anxiety, stress release, because we go back to breath, signaling to release the body and we rebalance it and we become aware of how we're feeling. And this is our dedicated time for us. So I think it's really important to always do at least 2 sessions a week. Always get clearance from your doctor before embarking on any form of exercise, and remember, if there's any changes, you do need to contact me and let me know, okay? Make sure your area is free of any obstacles, loose comfortable clothing and water to remain hydrated. Okay, so looking down at our feet, we have that nice firm plank, flex through the knee, shoulders up, down and back. So that's opening up diaphragm, trapezius is now open in alignment. So better breathing, better digestion throughout. So transverse abdominal, we've only got 30%. Pelvic floor, if we can, 30%. Now again, this is your alignment. Look what happens, just lock your knees. Your pelvis is tilted forward and it has put you out. So I had a new reformer client yesterday who'd been working on reformers in Ireland, and I was quite surprised that she locked her knees automatically all the time. I was thinking, well, it's very difficult to maintain your core with your knees locked, as you know. So that was the homework to start. So we need to really always think about how we're using our body. Our body's amazing. So if you lock your knees, you can still do everything, but it's putting that pelvis tilt forward, so it's basically taking the glutes out and you just loaded the knees and the hamstrings and the hip flexors. So it's really important to have that flex because you're working the body as it's meant to, okay? Lecture over, don't lock your knees into rotation. So just a nice warm up, deep breaths. How's the body feeling? So just scanning. So by scanning, you're just thinking, okay, so I've started with my ankles today, feet feel fine, slightly stiff probably, and reverse. Core is set. Nice deep breaths. So again, just rotating through. Knees are fine, body's a bit tired today. Had a busy day yesterday, and centering the weight, shoulder rolls, nice deep breaths. And reverse. So shoulders are fine, how are yours doing? Arm swings, just choose which way you're breathing out, so I can now feel the waist coming in the back. It feels nice because I've got my core set, so it's controlled. If I didn't have my core set, it would feel like I could just keep going or I could pull my back. So with my core set, it's controlled. So we're keeping that mind-body connection and we're aware of how we're moving. 3 more. Not just in this session, but when we're out doing normal activities, daily activities, movements. Now, I'm going to check my range, so chin to chest, each little disc is a pearl. And that's me today, for now. So restacking, I'm not going to overload. Prayer hands, elbows in at the waist, core set, rotate. Breathe in to come back, exhale. Deep breath in. Coming back. Last 3. So just mobilizing through the waist, tummy, back. Last 1. Now if it feels good, just do a gentle stretch here. Take it up, side, exhale. Breathe in to come back, exhale. Hands at the base of the spine, squeeze the shoulders, look down. Now again, Just doing another roll down, each little disc is a pearl, so I'm not forcing range and it's there. So if I go any further, all that will happen is I will overstretch the hamstring, which is okay, but what's the point? I would rather mobilise thoroughly so my range is happy and my tendons and ligaments and joints are happy to go to that range. So we're going to go into standing legs. So it'll be your left if you're mirror imaging me. Exhale away. Now hopefully we don't need our wall or our chair anymore because our balance is so much better. Hold. Rotate. But again, if we do, that's fine. And reverse. Side. And holding. Toe on knee, 4. So anything away from midline is always that little bit more of a challenge. Now what are we doing here? We're supporting our bone density with that supporting leg. We're moving it forward. Anything weight bearing, we're challenging balance. Changing legs. Coordination. Mind-body connection. Rotate. Reverse. Side. Toe on knee, again, away from midline, core is set, rotate, reverse, and our supporting knee is flexed. So we're not overextending the joint. Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to check our range. So chin to chest. Again, I'm still listening to my body. Wow, it is now nearly to the floor. Now, my range is normally pretty good, but I had a very busy day yesterday with my reformer clients and biomechanics, so I was standing a lot, and then I did my reformer session. So I am a bit more tighter than I would normally be. So nice firm plant. So if you check your range, how much has it improved? Mine's improved, I would say, 70%. Deep breath in here. Exhale up onto our toes, just lengthening Achilles hamstrings. Stay on your toes. That was just to show you not to come off your toes. Down. Deep breath in here. Rotate. Now if you've got a shoulder problem and I'm saying go up to extension, just stay at shoulder level here and work from here. Deep breath in, exhale. Deep breath in again, on an out breath. That's amazing. So for me, doing the hamstring Achilles lengthening has really aided my flexibility. Exhale onto our toes. Deep breath in, exhale. Deep breath in here, rotate. I absolutely love, I will always do this in every session because I know for you guys, it helps to unravel you so you get a better session. Range is improved, and again, restacking. Coming up tall, tall, tall as I can be. Last one, deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath in, exhale, lengthen here, rotate. Breathing in to come back, exhale. Deep breath in, arms wide. Now this time, each little disc is a pearl as we roll down. Change breaths if you need to. Now when you've gone as far as you can, just straighten the knees. So we're just lengthening the Achilles hamstring. You might feel it in your bottom back. Just keep holding deep breaths. back to neutral, add a rotation. Breathe in to come back and re-step to a standing. Quick drink of water. Nice firm plant on the floor. Shoulders up, down and back corset. So a little bit of upper body strength. Arms again. Any problems here, or if you've really got a frozen shoulder, use your rotation, okay? So only 10 again in 10 circles. So core is set, exhale. Make sure you've got width for your arm span, and don't bring your arms in, keep them wide. Now I go around 50% with the core because I like the feeling through my tummy. Really tuning to your body. Where are we feeling it? Definitely arms, waist, upper back. So I'm working everything upper body, which is so good. So I need strength. Center. Rotate from your shoulder. Nice deep breaths, knees are flexed. So if we lock the knees, remember we're hyperextending the knee joint, turn the palms up, reverse. And we are not working the bottom. Good work. Now, palms facing the ceiling, last set. So we know that stretching pulls the muscle into a longer, leaner shape. So therefore it's fantastic for toning, any lengthening. All good for balancing the body. And that's why you have sometimes an illusion of losing weight when you're doing Pilates for a while, because it does elongate, it does lengthen. Well done. Rotate, palms up. Deep breaths. Keep your lovely center alignment. Shoulders down. Core set, knees flexed. Now turn the palms down and reverse. Well done. And reverse, just the circle, last set. Well done, arms down, shoulder rolls, 8, 7, 6. So I actually feel that those arm circles are as beneficial as doing 20 to 30 just arm rotations, lengthen, and time management is better because we can fit more in, can't we? Hands at the base, squeeze the shoulders, look down, release, roll down. Each little disc is a pearl. Lovely. Re-step. Prayer hands. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Now let's just reverse this move. So deep breath in here. Let it go. And just let any stress go out of the body. Imagine as you're doing this, the stress is just flowing away. So remember, prayer hands, stress can be good as well. There can be positive stress. So it doesn't always have to be negative. Last one coming up. lengthen, up, side, well done. Hands at the base, squeeze the shoulders, look down. Quick sit, and then we're going to go into boxed swimming. Okay, so nice firm plant, shoulders up, down and back. Let's just bring in our hamstrings, deep breath in here. Exhale, up onto our toes, deep breath in, exhale. Deep breath in here. So remember, the spine works in forward flexion, hyperextension, rotation. So we're just moving in our natural planes range of movement. So into our roll down, each little disc is a pearl. Going as far as we can, walking the hands forward. Now just take care that you've got your 4 points. So feet are flat, knees in line with hips, hands in line with shoulder. So keeping the corner wise, the back will drop. Exhale, into return. Deep breath in here, exhale, breathe in to replace. Now try and keep stability in the hip as you move, so no rocking, just as you move from left to right. Now also, please take care not to bring your knees together. Keep your 4-point foundation. So knees more or less hip width apart and our hands in line with our shoulders. Last one. So we're doing a nice bit of weight bearing through the wrists. So remember, we need to keep the wrists and hips strong. Walk the hands forward, weight into the heel of the hands, exhale back. Hold that stretch, rest the head down, really feel the lengthening through your arms, shoulders. Some will feel it trapezius, upper back. Coming up, if you haven't got any back problems, round into a full cat. Otherwise, stay neutral and release. Child pose, not for everybody. If you don't want to do the child pose, do the shoulder stretch we've just done. Now use your hands to gauge the pressure through your neck and release them. So I love this one. I can feel it inner thigh, lower back. Deep breaths. Just stay here for a few seconds, holding. Use your hands again to push up. Turn the neck. Control your pressure through with your hands and then back to feet. Pushing up, coming round to the front of your session. So, how are we doing so far? So we've got that nice firm plant with a sit bone, so it's basically your pelvic ledge, your pelvic bone. Now again, we're as tall as we can be here. On that sit bone, ice water down our back. Now remember, again, it's all about movement. So today really is about being aware of how you're moving and using your body. So again, with this one, if the feet are too close, and when you lift, you'll have to really rock back, and it's loading your knees. So have a nice gap so you can move forward and back through the hip flexor, okay? Now again, let's just do a little test. I know we've done this times, but it's important to just recap on technique. So relax everything, okay? Relax your stomach, your shoulders, and I must admit there is times you'll be doing this unconsciously, so relax everything, lift that leg. Now I can feel it piriformis and in my hip and back, I don't like it. Now sit upright, core set, shoulders back. Now Consciously use your tummy to lift your left leg. Can you feel the difference? It's now in the quad. Going into the hip bottom, but it's into the muscle and it's controlled. Okay, so that is the difference with your move. If it gets too much and I do the higher move, just stick with this one. Listen to your body, but whatever you do one side, match the other side. So if you've got a problematic hip, knee on one side, start with that one. Okay, start with that side. So ice water, tall as I can be. Deep breath in to prepare. On an out breath with your left hand, lengthen, pull that muscle into a longer, leaner shape. Breathe in to come back. Exhale, stretch, lengthen. Breathe in to come back. Any shoulder problems, just stay here. Otherwise, exhale up. So we're keeping our gaze just forward, so we're not crunching the back of the neck. Now again, with corset, lifting that leg, straighten the quad. If it gets too much, drop one foot over the other. Exhale. Breathe in to come back. Exhale, breathe in. With corset, lengthen. Exhale. Now we're going to do a little bit of lengthening, so sit tall. Imagine a beach ball on your knee. So you're literally from the lower back, sit, sit, sit. Now you'll feel it too tight in your back, so stop for me, hands either side. Listen to your hamstrings, back of the legs. Exhale forward, relax the legs totally, keep your core. Exhale forward, relax the legs, deep breaths. Exhale, so I can really feel a stretch in the lower back. It doesn't feel negative at all, and I'm really lengthening those hamstrings. Deep breath, stretch. Well done. Now just coming back. Sit tall. How are we doing? Just round some into back. Sit tall again, deep breath. Round your tummy button into your back, lovely stretch. And lengthening, sit tall, lengthen here, side, exhale. Just giving that bit of a release through the waist. Hands at the base of the spine, squeeze your shoulders, look down. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go into conscious settle. So shoulders up, down and back throughout, core set. Lengthen here. Deep breath in to prepare, stretch. Pulling that arm into a longer, leaner shape right through the deltoid as well, the shoulder. Stretching through the chest area, back. Exhale. Feel those ribs lengthening, everything's just lifting. Through the shoulder girdle, upper back. Now with core control, leg into quad, thigh, exhale. Gap between chin and chest. So if you can feel this in your back, you need to put your foot down. Mine's predominantly thigh, here, extend. Well done. Now, let me just show you from here again. So we're sitting up tall, lengthen, lengthen. Imagine that beach ball, so you're going up, 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 over the beach ball. Now, as soon as you feel the tightening in the hamstring and the bottom, stop. Hands either side, relax the legs, but keep your core. On your out breath, stretch. This is a lovely one for just really concentrating on balancing. Deep breath, exhale. Nice deep breath, just gently listen to your body, just little steps. Deep breath, exhale. Well done. Now just place one foot over the other, sit tall on the sit bone. Exhale, round into a twist. Breathing in to come back, twist. Changing legs, sitting up tall on the sit bone, exhale. Breathe in to come back, exhale. Now just rolling back like a ball, so please make sure you have room without banging your head. So for this one, core set, you don't have to do it. So just toes on the mat, link the hands behind the knees so you have momentum. Deep breath in, exhale, breathe in to come back. So just rolling back like a ball and just massaging that spine. Last two. Well done. Good work. Quick sip of water. Good. Okay. Just to get a bit more balancing work, so I'm happy for you to stay here. If you are having trouble now sitting on the coccyx, get your blocks if you've got them, or you can round. You can always roll your mat up so that it just lifts the bottom slightly into forward tilt. Or sitting cross-legged, it doesn't matter. So, on my sit bone, I'm as tall as I can be, shoulders relaxed. We're just going to do a bit of oblique work. So remember what we were saying, if you overstretch sometimes into a cupboard and it pulls your shoulder, it might be because the obliques are falling short, or even the hamstring. So remember, as a biomechanics, I know that everything's connected. So we're going to just do a little bit of oblique stretching. Okay, so pen and glass in front, one behind, so we're not taking it forward. So just exhale, breathe in to come back, exhale. Now just keep working. Now mine are quite tight today, interestingly enough. They do feel quite tight. But again, my day yesterday was different to most. So I was doing more biomechanic screens and different work altogether. So just remember, if you ever change your routine, it's just interesting to see the difference in your body. Now, as you're working, do you feel you're loosening off? Do you feel you can go a little bit further? Losing my voice. So it just goes to show how important it is to balance and release tension in your body. Tension can end up locking a certain part of your body. Emotional and physical tension can affect your whole body. Last four. So it's important to do sessions like this. Pilates. Well done. Now just exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Length center here. Round tummy into back. Lengthen the arms. As tall as I can be. Exhale. Center up. Side. Exhale over. Breathing in to come back. Exhale. Hands at the base, squeeze the shoulders, look down. Just look to one side, ear to shoulder. Unless you have a neck problem, then just look to one side. Centering, chin to chest. Release. Opposite direction, ear down. To the middle, chin to chest. Okay, coming on to our 4 points. Walk the hands forward, weight into the heel of the hand, exhale back, rest the head down. Round out for cat and release to neutral. Child pose again, toes touching, sit back, again use the hands, controlling the range through our necks, and just stay here for 3 breaths. Deep breath. Really feeling that stretch in the thigh, into the back. Again, we're all put together differently, so we do feel it slightly differently to each other. Back into our 4 points, curl the toes in, walk the hands back, onto our heels, restack into our standing. So all throughout, we are maintaining our core control. That goes without saying. Okay, roll down with just press-ups today, nothing else, just 10 press-ups. And again, choose how you are feeling. So you can do your box press-up, intermediate, full plank. Again, if you're not sure with regards to technique, go into the topics in the group and into the beginners section, and I will be teaching all the base Pilates moves, okay? So, to the edge of our mat. Shoulders up, down and back, tall as we can be. I'm going to keep the hamstrings in. Deep breath here. Exhale up onto our toes. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lengthen here into rotation. Breathing in to come back. Exhale. Deep breath in. Arms wide. Rolling down. Each little disc is a pearl. Listen to your body. Taking it forward into whichever press up you choose to do for 10. So exhale down, in to come back. Again, walk your hands forward, purposely put the weight into the heel of the hands, really good stretch, getting rid of lactic acid. Coming back. Curl the toes in, walk the hands back, restack. And again, just stride, loosening those legs at a different viewpoint. Shoulders up, down and back, tall as I can be. Deep breath in. Exhale onto our toes, lovely lengthening. Exhale, deep breath in here, into rotation. Breathing in to come back. Exhale. Arms wide. Deep breath in to prepare. On an out breath. Deep breath in. Exhale into our first one. Walk the hands forward, weight into heel of the hands. Exhale back. Feel that lovely stretch. Again, 4 points. Curl the toes in. Hands back to knees, onto our heels. Restack. And again, just walking to the edge of our mat. Shoulders up, down and back. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lengthen here. Rotate. Breathing in to come back. Exhale. Arms wide. Each little disc is a pearl, controlling. Arms relax. Forward into our chosen press up. Walk the hands forward, again, exhale, feel that stretch. 4 points, curl the toes in, walk the hands back, onto our heels, restack. Good work. Stride, keeping core, different view, shoulders up, down and back, deep breath in, exhale, deep breath in, exhale, lengthen, stretch, spine moves in forward flexion, hyperextension, rotation. So again, we are just moving in our natural range. 10 again. Walk the hands forward, weight into the heel, stretch. 4 points. Curl the toes in, walk the hands back, re-stack, stride. Last set. So how are we doing with range? Since breaking my sternum and my collarbone, I always have more of a problem with range, I think, full range, with a full one. But hey, shoulders back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lengthen. Rotate. Breathe in to come back. Exhale. Arms wide. Again, on your out breath, rolling down. Oh, itchy nose. Taking it forward. Deep breath in. Last 10. Walk the hands forward, lengthen, rounding out from cat, child pose, again not compulsory, stick with the shoulder, stretch if you don't want to do this. Feel my heart rate's gone up, change sides. Good, 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 good work. Quick sip of water. How are we doing? Slightly warming up, so I will take my fleece off. How are you doing? Are we warming up? Do we feel that we are balancing, working? So we're now going to go into mermaid. Again, I teach 4 points. So I'll just do, 3. So I love the base. So again, just remember, don't have your hand too close. Hand facing away, core set. Exhale over, watching the arm all the time. Breathe in to come back. Exhale into your thread. Okay, so you can stick with that one. Level 2. Weight through the knee. Exhale over. Breathe in to come back. Thread. Now if you didn't put your weight through your knee, we don't want it all in the wrist. Even though this is fantastic for bone density through the wrist. Coming up. Just 2 points, exhale, breathe in to come back, thread. And I like to go back down to base. Good work. Changing sides. Core control. So this is a brilliant one for weight bearing through the wrist and the shoulder, because it is a weakness, it is a site for osteoporosis in those wrists, hips, so it is really good to weight bear through that wrist. Good work. So we'll just do one more set, either side. Thinking of your technique, core is set. Exhale over. Breathe in to come back. Thread. Coming up, weight through. And changing sides. Well done. Now just coming back into centre. Sorry, just adjusting slightly, and just rotate your wrists. Reverse it, finger to thumb. This is a really good exercise if you do have really tight wrists or any pain in the back of the hands. Rotate, reverse, finger to thumb and reverse. Round to mean to back. Sit up tall, hand to the side, stretch. Breathing in to come back, exhale. Place your hands at the base of your spine, squeeze the shoulder blades. Now we're going to go into saw. Now remember, if you have really tight hip flexors, you can work here. That helps so much. You can take it forward. Or otherwise, get your blocks or roll up your mats or your towel. If you really have a problem going into extension through adductor and it's absolutely excruciating, your movement is limited, work here, okay? So we're still high on the sit bone. You're coming right back to shoulders in line with hips, and we're paddling the hand so that it's a natural fluid move through the deltoid. So tall as I can be, keep your bottom on the mat, exhale. Breathe in to come back, bottom on the mat, exhale down. Right back to centering, core is set. Lovely stretch through the upper back, into the shoulders, down through the arms, waist. I love it because it stretches through piriformis, the side of the lumbar as well. Last 3, please. Last one. On our out breath. Now just centering, elbows towards the mat. Now only go as far as you can, listen to your body. Deep breath in, forehead down, and well done. Soles of our feet together, hold mid-toe, bit of pressure on the inside of the shin, and just push out, stretching through adductor inner thigh. Well done. Please take a quick drink of water. Okay, so we're going to go into base 100. So I'm actually going to do the dip, I'll show you. So what I'm proposing is, we have got our setup as we know. So shoulders up, down and back, neutral spine, okay, transverse 30%. So never just lift the legs and rock. Always get alignment here. One leg, tabletop, 90-degree bend. Make sure you're using the core, both legs, tabletop here, okay? Now I'm going to do the normal 10 here, and then I'm going to do the dip here. Now if you're doing the dip, look, I'm fused from the hip. I'm not just dipping from here. That's totally different. So get your core control. Shoulders up, down and back, neutral spine, okay? Due to time management, we're only going to do 70 today. So core set, in control, core set. Don't make the knees come forward, just keep that 90-degree on. Out breath, 1. Breathing in to come back. So I can really feel it in the tummy as I stretch. Heading for 20. Good work, heading for 30. Feeling it in the tummy. Heading for 40. Keeping neutral spine, heading for 50. Heading for 60. Last 70. Well done. Now just give those knees a hug. Deep breaths, rock from side to side. Now the nice thing as well about doing Pilates, it makes you take deep quality breaths. So when we're stressed or anxious, we do tend to go into shallow breath. Now just do 5 rotations with your lower back. And reverse. Now, full body stretch. Visualise all the ligaments lengthening, each vertebra disc spacing, realigning. Now, let's go into one leg stretch. We're going to keep the heel on the mat because if we lift it, we're contracting through the hip. So I just want you to lengthen. Okay, so shoulders back, neutral spine, core set. On an out breath, really visualise everything lengthening beautifully. Each vertebra is stretching, all those tendons, ligaments lengthening, getting rid of lactic acid through the muscle as they lengthen and stretch. Releasing tension without overloading. So again, always match both sides. So if you've got one side that's really overstretching, please don't, because again, you're just enhancing that imbalance. So just try and match both sides equally. 4 more. Now just go into a full body stretch for me. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And release. Now we're going to go into shoulder bridge, but we are going to work purely the core muscles. So we're not using the quads, we'll get the thighs, we're going to use the tummy to pull tummy and back working together. So feet in a comfortable position, deep breath into penno. On your out breath, peel. Visualise each little disc as a pearl. Slowly peel one disc at a time, stopping on the shoulders, never the neck. Really feel it in the tummy. Exhale over on the thighs, deep breath in. On your out breath, visualise right from upper back, each individual disc slowly tracking back down. Change breaths if you need to. Only when the last disc is on the mat do we bring our arms down. 7 from now, please. Really control it. Try not to lock out the knees. You're only putting undue pressure on the joints. Last two, please. Really keeping your technique. Well done. Now just go into a full body stretch, knowing the body's more balanced, tendons, ligaments more giving. Extend as far as you feel you can. Set up for base 100. Feet together, knees together, hands on hip bones. Glass of red wine on your left knee, so you're dropping the right hip flexor out, leg out without moving that left hip, pelvis at all. Only as far as it's comfortable. Breathe in to come back, then switch sides. Keeping totally static with the opposite limb, alternating between left and right. 8 from now. Now I can feel this, it's lengthening through adductor, inner thigh. Lovely release through lower back, piriformis. And releasing through hip flexor as well. Only go as far as is comfortable and make sure that you're keeping one side totally static as you work. Keeping core control. I'm breathing out as I move away, in to come back. Last one, please. Now just bring your knees, feet together and just let your knees drop out. So stretch them through adductor, inner thigh. Ideally, both knees should more or less match, be in alignment. Knees together, core control, knees over to your left. Arms wide, turn the palms up, look to your right hand. 7 arm overs. Watching the arm all the time you work. Don't let it quite touch the floor on return. Last one. So we're watching the arm all the time we're working. With core control, transfer your knees, look to the opposite side. Lovely stretching, rebalancing. So you can just breathe normally for this one. Well done. Coming back to centering, just hug those knees in. Now what I want you to do is just push your knees into your hands. Deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, push the knees. Just stretch through the arms, upper back. Breathing in to come back. One more. Exhale. Coming back. Just rock from side to side. 3 rotations, massaging the lower back. And reverse. Full body stretch again. We can never do enough full body stretches. Realigning, lengthening, stretching. And release. Knees over to your preferred side. Lovely stretch round through that waist into the back tummy. Core control, please transfer. Shoulders round onto our tummy. So we literally have that marble under our nose. Heels are relaxed, dropped out. Relaxing the glute. Just roll that marble forward on your out breath. Breathing in to roll it back. 7 from now. So exhale, in to come back. Try and keep your lower body relaxed so that we're working more upper back. Don't worry too much if you can't. Relax lower body, you'll just be bringing lumbar in as well. Exhale. Last one. Hands either side. Now just go as far as you can. You can either lift the feet off the mat going into a full stretch or only going as far as you can. The body will only let you stretch as far as is comfortable. 2 more. Exhale up. Coming back. Coming into our 4 points. Walk the hands forward, waiting to heel of the hands. And just exhale back. Feel that stretch in the shoulders. Lovely, through into the trapezius, upper back. Round out into a full cat unless you have a back problem, then stay at neutral. Knees into that V. Head to one side, hands to feet. Deep breaths. Please transfer your neck position. Hands either side. Curl the toes in, walk the hands back, and come into a standing quick sip of water. How are we doing? Even though we're right at the end, I will never cut water out. If you want a drink, have one. Nice firm plank, shoulders up, down and back. How are the shoulders feeling? How's the body now feel? Deep breath in here. Exhale up onto the toes. Deep breath in, exhale down. Deep breath. Exhale up onto the toes, one last time. Deep breath in, down. Lengthen here. So this should feel more fluid now towards the end of our session. Arms wide, prayer hands. Deep breath, just let any tension, stress go. Deep breath, exhale. Reverse. Release. Deep breath. Let it all go. Rotate. Breathe in to come back. Rotate. Just lengthen up, side, drop down. Coming back, exhale. Hands at the base, squeeze those shoulders looking down. Look to one side. Any neck problems, don't bring the ear down, otherwise tilt. Lovely stretch opposite side to centering, chin to chest. Exhale to the middle. Last roll down. Any kinks, hinges have now gone. Range has improved significantly for me and restuck. And I hope it has for you too. Well done. I really hope you enjoyed that Pilates session and do let me know any feedback. So let's just have a look what our little book's got to say. So that today was more of a just mind-body connection Pilates really, and being aware of how we're using our body. What do you need to hear today? You are a song, so make sure you're heard. And that's true, isn't it? Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to sing your song. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. And that's true, isn't it? When we were children, it's I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I actually wanted to be a lorry driver. Don't ask me why. I don't know at all. But again, you dream. Don't stop dreaming, guys. Never stop dreaming. You can do anything. You really can. We all need to tell ourselves that. So just to clarify, you are a song, so make sure you're heard. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Well done.